Thank you for tuning in to Monalisa Late Night. Grab your glass and let's get started. But before we get there, please go to my website, www.monalisamonroe.com. We've got merchandise, we've got t-shirts, we've got cups, we've got totes, we've got everything you need. We've even got my book, Life After the Diagnosis. So, let's go ahead, grab your glass, bottoms up. Let's start talking. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. When I tell you today has been insane in the membrane. Okay, so starting out, if you guys tried to catch me this morning, I was on location and honey, the Wi-Fi was crazy. I could not get a good signal this morning. So I had to cut the show like 20 to 30 minutes in, and I missed you guys. So this is part 2 of the Monalisa Monroe morning show. So we're going to just combine the two, the morning show and the evening show, late night with Monalisa, and we're going to have a good time tonight. Deal? Deal. All right, let's get this thing started. So I want you guys to go to the website, www.monalisamonroe.com. Look, you guys for my birthday made it amazing for me. You purchased the merchandise. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for those who tuned in to the show around my birthday, I appreciate all of that. And if you do follow me, you were told the biggest present that you can give me is to go to that website right there and purchase something. We've got mugs, we've got t-shirts, we've got totes, we've got pillow throws, we've got it all. And if you are looking for something, comment and let me know, and we will make that thing happen. Okay? Doing so, you support the show. So I want to thank you, thank you, thank you for all the love. Let's get that out there. Now, secondly, you guys, my son is here with me he flew in from Afghanistan. Look, I am so happy. I asked him, did he want to be on the show? He looked at me like, huh? So hopefully, I will have him on the show soon. I look forward to it. Yeah, you guys sort of, Monalisa, we want to see your son. Do something like that so he can come on. Okay. So, all right, red hots. Let's get going on these red hot topics, my folks, my folks, my folks. Starting out, I know, hey, the elections were Tuesday. I let y'all rest on that thing on Wednesday. So let's talk about that thing tonight. How did it go? The elections went down. Did anybody get in there that you wanted to get in there? Or nobody got in there that you wanted to get in there? Or did your behind vote? Because if you are complaining, if you don't like what's going on, and you did not vote, don't say nothing. Because voting makes things happen. Here in Garden City, I'm disappointed. And I'm going to tell you why. It's not about the candidates. It's not about none of that. It's about 8% voting. That's it. 8% of 10,000 people voted in this primary. That makes no sense. It is at least 10,000 people, and it is at least 4,000 of those that are registered to vote, and only 500 people voted. Yeah, it's that bad. And my mind is blown. We complain, we talk about stuff needs to happen. all of the above. But yet, if something major, if like the mayor or the president or something big like that is not going up for election, you don't go out. You don't vote. So I don't say nothing. If you can't get up, go to your local voting poll places. I don't want to hear it. That's first off. Second off, voter suppression is real. This is the first time I ever came in contact with voter suppression. What are you talking about, Monalisa? I'm talking about you changing the polling locations, I would say 5 days before people voted. Yeah. You didn't make any announcements. You didn't send out any newsletters. You didn't tell people what, where, when, like my folks used to say back in the day, cat, dog, nothing. You didn't tell anybody where the voting change happened, where it's going. You didn't tell us nothing. You waited until November the 2nd to have a sign at the voting spot saying, this is not where you vote. You go way over here. Look, y'all, this voting rights, voter suppression, real, very real. And it's a lot of people. I'm not the only one. It's a lot of people that are disappointed, period, point blank, with the Democratic Party. And we're talking real talk. Democrats, let's be real tonight. Are you happy with what you're seeing? Seriously? I'm not happy. And guess what? Voters aren't happy either. Because if you Google who all was elected on Tuesday, you will see that that ballot is different than what you expected, what you thought, what you hoped. No. So what they're saying is the critical race theory has basically done some damage to the Democratic Party and has given momentum to the Republican Party. Critical race theory is a college course, and everyone's afraid that 5-year-olds are going to get taught this critical race theory. So we've got parents that are concerned. We've got students that are, I don't know, wanting to know what in the world is going on. And it's all making no sense because critical race theory is just history. As simple as that. It's history. The history shows that we have had it hard. That's just history. So why not teach your youngster about their history? And like they were saying on The View, which is my favorite show, we are not trying to make nobody feel bad. It's just the truth. If you feel bad, that's a good start. That's what I say. If you feel bad listening to what your ancestors did, that's a start. Maybe we can do something from there. And if you disagree with me, hey, I'm all for the disagreement. I'm all for the debate. We are open this way. You are open to comment any which way but loose, because critical race theory is history. I mean, I don't know how else to tell you. It's just simple. It is history. So the elections, that's what the Republican Party, they say, was riding on, and that's what wrote them right into first place. And that's how a lot of them got elected, is that's what the word is on the streets. But if you felt like, you basically are a Democrat and your people didn't get in, what do you think happened? Because I'm very disappointed. And I'm just being real, point blank, period. I am disappointed, not just in the, candidates, but the whole Democratic Party. It's just what are y'all doing? You know what I mean? I'm just not understanding what's happening. What are y'all doing? And so, it's the call for Joe Biden to be present and be out there talking about some things. It's I'm really nervous. I'm just going to be honest. I have gotten so nervous when Joe Biden is speaking because is it me or does it sound like it's a slur to his speech? I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking because I'm very, very curious. What do you guys think? Are you thinking that maybe the age or the difference in the age is what is the point here or what? So I'm curious to know what you guys think. So let me know and let's converse. Let's talk about the big deal. What is the big deal? Um, but we shall see. I'm open. But I was so curious to know. I'm just like, am I the only one that is just super duper disappointed in the Democratic Party? And the Republicans, you know, if you guys decide to sort of ride the wave on this critical race theory, that is not going to hold up either because, once again, it's history, my people. If it's rough for you, it happened. And you can't shield your kids from talking about what happened. But anyway, so what did you think about the elections this past Tuesday? It's so disappointing that no one decides. I shouldn't say no one, but the voting population is just boo boo when it comes to voting in the primaries. They only seem to come out when it's big presidential races or something like that. Why do you think that is? Because these are the most crucial elections because they affect you directly. The judges, the DAs, the mayors, the city council, that's your front door. So why wouldn't you vote and be concerned about stuff like that? You know? So if you're just now tuning in, hey, we are combining the morning show with the late show. So we're doing it in the evening because this morning I was on location and I'm telling you, the Wi-Fi was crazy. So I was sort of sticking and doing the robot sticking, going in and out. And I was just like, you know what? Let's just cancel and check back with you guys in the evening. So here we are. If you're just not tuning in, that is the reason why you are seeing this beautiful face. Okay. So we are talking about what did you think about the elections this past Tuesday? The second thing we're talking about is should kids under 10 years old get the shot? So if you're following the news, they are talking about kids now under 10 getting the vaccine. Okay, I'm concerned to say the least. And I was talking to a person today. I think back in the earlier part of the year, maybe even last year, and kids were home free. They were going to school as long as you wore your mask. You did not have to get the vaccine. Why now are they mandatory or being offered, even. You know what I mean? So that's that part there. Then the vaccine is now mandatory across the board in some states in order for you to work. Look, I've said it many times and I say it again. I am not agreeing with jobs telling you to go do something concerning your body like that. I just don't agree with that. And New York is showing people what's up, because New York is like, they're not emptying any trash, they're not picking up any trash unless things have changed. Trash is all in the streets in New York because sanitary workers have refused the vaccine. So yeah, they are at risk of their jobs. So they have done a boycott, walkout, strike, whatever you call it, but Lord have mercy. The sanitation workers, oh my goodness. If anything, we need that. Y'all better act right in New York. Anybody from New York, let me know what's going on if something has changed. But the last time I seen the news, I'm talking about trash. Ooh, I can't even imagine what that smell like. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so yeah, it's been walkouts with firemen, police, 911 dispatchers. Come on now. Now see, this is when President Biden, you're gonna have to let up on that mandatory thing. Because when these people start walking out, we need these positions. Okay. We need people working at these positions because, ooh, sanitation, police, fire, 911. Come on now. We need you to let up on that mandatory vaccination situation. Quit tripping. So that's the way I'm feeling about that. I'm not agreeing whatsoever with kids under 10. But you know what? That's just what I think. Um, it's moving towards this, which is very, very concerning to me. But everything is moving that way. Look, I know I want everybody protected. That's why I think the masks were fine for a whole year. So what's the problem now? What's the deal, people? I don't know. It's just like we're getting restless here. What's really going on? Red hot number 2. Should kids under 10 years old get the shot? What say you? Do you have a child under 10 and are you willing for them to get the shot? What say you? Last but not least, I'm watching the news and this football player, his name is Henry Ruggs III, had a car accident, right? And the car accident ended up being a fatality. Person dead, right? And then further investigation finds out that he was traveling 156 miles an hour. And his alcohol level was double, almost triple. So now the investigation is underway. He will be charged for murder, is what the word is. I'm wow. I mean, you're a football player, you're making plenty money, and now you're drinking like this, and then bam, everything is over. It's sad. It really is. And I feel for the family, I was told that it was a young woman, I think, and her child, or a young woman with a child. But oh my goodness, what a shame. And the football player, Mr. Ruggs, is only 20, 22, 20, 21, 22 years old. And you're driving a car 156 miles an hour. And alcohol blood level is doubled. Ooh. So yeah, if you're just now tuning in, Red Hot number one was, what did you think about these past elections on Tuesday? Number two, should kids under 10 years old get the shot? And Red Hot number three, the football player that has been in a car accident, fatally killing a person, and he was driving 156 miles an hour. Blood alcohol level almost doubled. That, my friends, are red hot today. I am the type of person that is open to debate, but these three red hots were really pulling on me. I was like, man, these elections, 8% of people voting, that is so low. Children under 10 getting this vaccination, concerning. And this brother in the football just got in there. I think he was a rookie, number one draft pick, something like that. Life. He has killed somebody. Ooh, what are your thoughts today, y'all? I'm just like, wow. It's just so heavy. Come on. What are you thinking today? I mean, you sit back and it's gotten to the point to where I can't stand. I mean, it's like I'm watching the news for information, of course, so I can talk to you about some things. But y'all, you gotta break away, get some air, relax, because that TV, you leave that news on long enough, you need self-care after that kind of stuff. It's depressing. And so and so you're like, oh, really? Is this what's happening? Is there any good news? Right? Is there any good news? Well, let me give you some personally. Good news. My son is here from Afghanistan, and I'm excited about that. That's my good news. Whoop, whoop. I wanted him on the show. So you guys ask for him so he could be on the show with me. Wouldn't that be nice? Monalisa and her king, her son, her oldest son on the show. Oh my gosh, that would be off the chain. That would be so much fun. That's my good news. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. What? Give me some good news, people. Give me some good news. Good news. That's what I want. If you got some good news, share it with me, please. Because right now, I need to be uplifted. I know you guys do too. Come on, before we go, give me some good news. My good news is my son is here from Afghanistan, my oldest son. Whoop, whoop. That's my good news. So you guys, give me some good news. Let me have something. Share your good news with me tonight. Give me some good news. I shared mine, and I open the show up with, what are your thoughts? What's on your mind tonight? What is on your mind tonight? And give me some good news, child. I need some good news. I shared with you guys, my son is here from Afghanistan. And I am too excited about that. But I am going to open the floor up for you to give me some good news. Give me some good news, my people. Here we go. Boom. No, that's not the one I want. Give me some good news. Oh, Lord, no S. Hold on. Give me some good news. There we go. News. Give me some good news. Son is here from Afghanistan. I'm excited about it. Hopefully he'll do the show with me. And oh yeah, so if you're following me, you already know, but if you're new to the show, I do late night with Monalisa, but in 2022, I plan on coming on every day. So right now, I'm just trying to figure out what's a good time. I want to catch you guys either going to work or catch you guys right after work before you get your day going or before you have unwind and climbed in your bed, okay? And we basically this whole show is talking about what you're talking about. And it gives you a platform just basically to talk about what's on your mind. That's what our show is about. It's giving you a platform to talk about what you want to talk about. And so I give red hot topics of what the buzz is, okay? So I'm pulling it from the news, I'm pulling it from social media, I'm pulling it from people talking. And so if you are one of the one of my fans from the morning show, I tell you to go grab a glass, and in the evening, go grab a cup of coffee or some tea in the morning. Honey, this is all about conversation. That's all this is. I'm curious to know what's on your mind. And going back, we started in the middle of the pandemic when people were on lockdown, and we were like, okay, what is going on? We want to find out. Well, boom, the Monalisa Monroe Morning Show started. So that's what we're about. We want to talk about what you are talking about. Now, the one thing is, in the morning, we're on for an hour, and in the evening, we're on for 30 minutes. So before we go, I want you guys to once again go to my website, www.monalisamonroe.com. Let me put that up for you again. It's scrolling down there. And also, I would love for you to click like and share the show and tell me what you think. Click like and share the show, either late night with Monalisa or the Monalisa Monroe Morning Show. We're here for you. What are we going to do without you? We're here for you. So, if you would like to talk about something in particular or something specific, comment. Leave me a comment, okay? All right. Well, that is our time, people. It's so funny because when I'm in this studio, people be looking in. Do y'all watch Good Morning America? And y'all know people be looking in the window at Good Morning America. That's what's happening right now. And I think that's so interesting. People be like, what is she talking about? I'm talking about what you're talking about. But anyway, so click like and share the show. Go to the website, www.monalisamonroemorningshow.com. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Yep, they're looking in. I will talk to you soon. Take care.